I live in Gloucester County. I was born in Pennsauken in Camden County, moved to Gloucester County when my son was born. I'm a union iron worker. I got involved in politics when my daughter was born with Down syndrome. And I didn't like the way people with disabilities were treated. And, you know, people always say, if you don't like something, do something about it. Well, I ran for office with a focus on the disabled. And I've been a proud advocate my entire career in the legislature and have done some really good things and to protect and promote and to really improve the quality of life for the disabled community.
The AARP wants to say thank you to you for your support of the CARE Act. This is legislation that was passed by the Assembly and Senate earlier this year. It is legislation designed to help family caregivers and hospitals by improving communication and information and education for family, that is unpaid family caregivers, when people get checked out of a hospital after a major procedure. This bill is now waiting on Governor Christie's desk. We are very optimistic he will sign it. But we know these bills don't pass if they don't pass muster with you as the President of the Senate. So I wanted to thank you on behalf of the 1.3 million AARP members in New Jersey, including the over 2,000 on the phone right now, for supporting the CARE Act.
I'm just concerned about the utilities. There's like no control over them. They just keep on going up. Like I'm on budget plan with propane, and that's $146 a month. The electric bill is like outrageous. It's like there's no control over it. Even the cable bill, like $250 a month to just have television. It's just insane. There's like no control, and I'm on permanent disability, so I'm on a fixed income, and that's never going to go up. So I mean, is there ever going to be any kind of control over these utilities?
You know, there's costs that are associated with maintaining our infrastructure, but there's also the ability to pay. And the BPU is supposed to be doing that. You know, we have the Ratepayers Advocate, as you know. Your organization, I'll give you a plug, does a very good job at keeping it in front of us also. And, you know, again, it's something that we pay attention to on a regular basis.
Thank you, Senator Sweeney, and also for Danielle and others on the phone who may be struggling to pay your utility bills. There are utility assistance programs that can help you get by. So I certainly would encourage you to write down the following number for one of those organizations. The phone number is 732-389-2204, and they can help you get connected to programs that might be able to be of assistance to you as well.
My question relates to the homestead rebate. This past year, well, in this current year, the governor cut out the funds for that connection with balancing the budget. What can be done to ensure that rebate is maintained and given every year? Because there's countless people in our state that look forward and need that rebate to make ends meet in their home.
Well, thank you, Senator Sweeney.
Bottom line is we have to start growing our economy. Under this administration, the economy hasn't grown. And we've cut taxes to businesses by over $540 million a year. So it's not like we haven't assisted businesses in the ability to lighten the load, but we haven't grown our economy because the policies in the state have not been policies that will move the economy. The administration has vetoed numerous bills that we've tried to put forward to help people to go back to work. Bottom line, we got to grow our economy so we can fund the tax relief programs that we have.
I've been on a list for housing assistance since January 2011, and I was 1,000-something on the list, and I'm still in the same location. And I just feel like I'm not getting the help that I need.
Thank you, Barbara, for your question. You have a lot of challenges. This is Doug Johnston with AARP. We appreciate your question. Senator Sweeney, we might want to refer her to the PAD and Senior Gold hotline. It might be a good phone number for her to call to see if there's some prescription drug assistance program that might be available to help her out. And then, and obviously you should respond to her as well. But that PAD hotline is 800-792-9745. That's a toll-free 800-792-9745. It's operated by the state. It helps connect people to the pharmaceutical assistance program. But Senator Sweeney, I'm sure you'd like to respond as well.
Yeah, Doug, and I don't know, there's so many Franklinvilles in New Jersey. I would urge her to contact whoever her legislative district is. Like, I have a Franklinville in Gloucester County.
She has an 856 area code.
Then she should contact my office at 856-251-9801, and Doug, we'll help her maneuver through the programs. That's what we're there for. So I would be very happy if she calls my office, tells us what the problems are that she's having with all of the issues she's having, and that's why we're there, is to assist people through the government bureaucracy at times.
My mother is home. She had a stroke, and we're doing her care, and it's hard to find resources to help pay for it. Medicare will only pay for 6 hours a week, which is really nothing. And she's in her own home and she would like to stay there. So if you can give me some kind of resource or someplace to go or a number to call, because waiting lists are long. And it's like a strain on the family, too.
Well,
Senator Sweeney?
Well, that's why we, passed the Home Health Care Act to start with, and I would ask her to call my office. I'm actually very happy to hear so many people from towns that I know. Although I've been traveling the state so much, Doug, I know a whole lot of towns. But if they call my...
A lot of towns know in New Jersey.
Yeah, exactly. But if they call my office, if she calls my office, which is 856-251-9801, I represent Bridgeton, so I would be very happy to get my staff to try to at least give some direction and focus to try to get her help. The AARP does a very good job of staying in front of us, and believe me, I'm not saying it just to be nice. They stay in front of us on very important issues that impact New Jersey, and so, one, a compliment to you and your staff for the job they do, but two, just the opportunity to be able to reach out and talk to so many people